Yo, what's going on, guys? Buzz back here with another match review. Inter 3, Roma 1, and then there were only two left. We started off with three at the beginning of the season in this title race. Spalletti and Napoli keeping up a good pace all the way up until April. Uh, Happened to lose to Fiorentina, and then they just lost 3-2. Having been 2-0 up against Empoli, they just lost 3-2. So they're out of the title race officially. It's just down to Inter and Milan. And you thought Lazio could do the job, but they ended up kicking themselves in the teeth. And Maurizio Sarri and Lazio couldn't do it. It looked like they were going to hold off on a draw, which would have been a fair result. But Milan, I guess they got that mentality too. Well, they got Zlatan, so they got the experience and the leadership there. But yeah, it's going to go down to the wire for this one. We focus on Bologna on Tuesday or Wednesday. Let me check real quick. Got the app here. Next match is Tuesday. Yep, Tuesday we take on Bologna. The game we have in hand. We need to get past this. We beat Roma, which, sorry, Jose, much love. No hard feelings there. Roma's trying to secure a Europa League spot and cement fifth place. We're trying to go for a Scudetto. We both got two different objectives. Both of us want to take confidence because they're in the UEFA Conference League and play Leicester on Thursday, and we take on Bologna Tuesday. So good luck to Roma and Jose. Hopefully they go and win the Conference League. I think they're the only team in Europe still left. But yeah, good luck to them. For us, we got business to take care of with this Scudetto and try and win a domestic treble. We still got a final against Juventus in between two matches of the league on the 11th of May, and the league ends on the 22nd. So yeah, we march on. But yeah, Lazio and Maurizio Sarri let us down. They don't let us down. It's up to Inter on our own, basically, to either capitalize on this and go all the way and win all the remaining fixtures. Bologna is the game in hand that we have, or we crumble on our own, or Milan crumble on their own. But yeah, we need to take care of what we need to take care of. But on to the match. Another dominant performance. Three times we beat Roma this season at their ground, 3-0, with a dominant performance in first half. Here, in Coppa Italia quarterfinals, a pretty good performance. We were going through a rough patch. And then here with another dominant performance. And yeah, Hakan Çalhanoğlu coming up with 2 assists. Marcelo Brozovic with the fancy footwork in the box, which that was an insane goal. And Lautaro Martinez doing his thing, getting on the score sheet. But man, the starting lineup for this. DeMarco comes on for Bastoni because basically we're rotating. But Dzeko comes in for Dzeko and Correa that start instead of Lautaro and Correa, which I guess Inzaghi wanted to rotate the team. I don't know. But this it felt very weird. Every attack we tried doing kept breaking down at bits and parts. It would break down. But it wasn't as fluid as like the previous 3 games we played. Whether it be DeMarco coming in or maybe just being Dzeko, which I would honestly probably just give Dzeko a 2-game rest. And then prior to this, I would have given him a 2-game rest and just brought him on in the second half. But yeah, it is what it is. We end up scoring our first goal through a breakaway. Hakan's able to find Dumfries, who I think ended up coming from not an offside position. He ended up being down the middle for whatever reason, but he ended up breaking away with pace after Roma basically attempt to. Let me rewrite that. Roma actually gets a corner, falls to nothing. We break away on the counter. Hakan's able to find Dumfries, and Dumfries is able to slide it past Rui Patricio, which he ends up hitting it on his left foot, which was really impressive. and we end up taking the lead 1-0, more or less not controlling the game, but securing it a bit. As we got a little bit of breathing room. 1-0 against Roma in about the 28th minute. Can't remember. It's looking good so far. Roma's not able to make anything happen from their attack. Not much in the first half. In the second half, they're able to do a lot better. In the first half, more or less, Roma isn't able to do much besides whatever corner and free kick chances they had. The second goal ends up coming from Ivan Perisic to Brozovic, which is the Croatian link-up. Brozovic is able to get into the box, does some trickery footwork, is able to go past one player and just slots it into the top right corner, which literally looked like magic. I thought honestly he was going to pass it. I think most people assumed he would have passed the ball for someone else to shoot, but he's able to just dance around in the box and just slots it in for the second corner, which it was an amazing goal. And yeah, that guy, we need to renew his contract. Hearing that his contract expires at the end of the season, that's one player in particular. Two players in particular that we need to secure. I said it in the January transfer market, we need to secure a Barella replacement, especially for that Champions League fixture we had against Liverpool. Just because the players we have, Gagliardini, Vecino, Vidal, just aren't. Vidal's a good player, just doesn't have the energy, pace, not aggression. He just isn't the player he was 6-7 years ago when he was at Bayern, when he was at Juve. He's just not that player anymore. Vecino and Gagliardini, they just they're okay, but you can do way better than that, or we should do way better than that, given the fact we're champions. And that's one player. One piece that we need to figure out is a replacement for Barella. Another piece I would say is a replacement for Brozovic, because this season when he hasn't played, you can tell drastically there is a massive difference in the team. Whether you try slotting in Vidal there, whether you try slotting in Barella to Brozovic's spot and bringing in someone else, whether you try slotting in Hakan, there's just a massive difference with Brozovic, and that is one player in particular we need to sign up on a contract and look for an absolute replacement for when he is not there, or when he's not available, or when he needs a rest. Because if you guys remember, under Antonio Conte's season, Brozovic, Barella, Bastoni, Dzeko, or not Dzeko, Lukaku, Lautaro, and Hakimi were playing pretty much a lot of games. And even under Inzaghi, Brozovic, Barella, they played a lot of games this season. And it would be good to have like better options to rotate them with, similar to how we have Robert Gosens on the left-hand side, to have Ivan Perisic to get a break and a rest when there is, or Dumfries and Darmian, or Lautaro and Correa, Dzeko and Sanchez, DeMarco to come in for Bastoni. And I would think we need another center back. There's talks of maybe getting rid of De Vrij and bringing in Bremer, but I would think we need maybe another one even for Skriniar to get a rest as well, who's been fantastic this season. But yeah, back to the review. We go in second half. We go into halftime 2-0 up against Roma, looking like it's basically just going to be not a clean sweep, but pretty much secured. We come into the second half. Within 4 minutes, we get a corner. Hakan takes it, finds Lautaro. Lautaro heads it into the back of the net. 3-0 up, and within like 5 minutes of the second half. And it's basically smooth sailing from there. We do get a couple more chances moving forward. Roma end up scoring a consolation goal. I think Tammy Abraham does, so he can take confidence from that. Roma takes on Leicester in the Conference League, so hopefully they do well there. We take on Bologna. Currently, we're sitting top of the table. I think we're just a point off. Let me check real quick on football. See table. We're 2 points off, and then we still have our game in hand. All teams that played 34 games. All teams that played 34 games. Now it is legit the honest and truthful final 5 games of the season for us. Bologna Tuesday. I think after that, let's see, enter games, y'all. Bologna, Udinese, Empoli, Calgary, Sampdoria are the last 5. And those will not be easy games. It looks like it's going to be a fight to the finish. And it's going to go down to the wire between us. Like I said, we take this game and go straight to focusing on Bologna, because that might not be an easy game. Earlier, second half of the season, I thought going to Sassuolo, all right, we're going to just slap Sassuolo. We're going through a rough patch. We'll slap Sassuolo, it'll be good, or something. We end up losing 2-0. Genoa, we end up going 0-0. So this Bologna match result is very important, and hopefully we manage a win. Milan winning against Lazio in the 90th minute, theatrics. It's heating up, the pressure's getting real, and it's literally looking like it's going to be whoever stumbles first. And we can't afford to drag our feet. Will look like more or less Milan was going to run away with it when we were going through our bad patch. They didn't. We've basically been given a lifeline. We have our lifeline right here Tuesday with the match in hand with Bologna. Hopefully we put it to bed. Regardless, whether that means every player giving 110 and trying to go and score 4 or 5 goals in the first half and just close up shop second. I'd rather that than we struggle or something not work or the lineup not work. I don't know what lineup Inzaghi might pick. I personally would go Correa and Lautaro, a full strength team at the back, full strength team in the midfield and on the wings. But yeah, hopefully we can take care of business there. It's getting hot. And yeah, best of luck to whoever wins the Scudetto, because final 5 games, it's literally the final countdown, the final 5 for us. So, whew. But let me know what you guys think. All is not lost. For Roma and them. Hopefully they're able to secure Europa. Lazio, I don't know what's going on there. That was just poor. I was fuming when I saw that second goal in by Tonali. I was just like, this is ridiculous. And then Napoli just crumbling away with Spalletti. But even then, congrats to Spalletti and them, getting pretty much this far down to the final 6 games, because I think they crashed and burned against Fiorentina, which was last week's fixture. So, I had Napoli to fall off by February, and they kept up pace all the way up until now. So, much credit to Spalletti there. Good luck to Jose and Roma in the Conference League. But Milan, it looks like we're going to be going at it till the last day of the season. And who knows why they decided to put the Coppa Italia final in between the season. Literally, who do we play right before it? Right before Coppa Italia, we play Empoli, and then we play Juve the 11th. 4 days later, we play Calgary. So May 6th, Empoli. 5 days later, Coppa Italia final. 4 days after the Coppa Italia final is Calgary. I don't get why that's even a thing. It should be at the end of the season or something. I don't know. It's just weird. In fact, every other competition and every other league they separate or give you enough time and space to prepare and rest up for it. But it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are down below for Bologna. What is your starting 11? What is your match? What is your score prediction? What are your thoughts on the Roma game? And what do you think it's going to go down to the wire to the last day of the season for the Scudetto race, or do you think one of the teams will stumble? I think it might go down to the wire. I don't think fatigue set in hopefully rotate everyone properly and in a smart way, not leaving certain players on for 90 minutes. I've been a fan of if like your team goes up 2-3-0 or you're in a comfortable position, go ahead and pull your best players off. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Hopefully, crossing my fingers that Inzaghi makes the right rotation and tactics for the remaining 5 games of the season. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are down below, and I'll catch you guys Tuesday after Bologna.